Kisagotami, a young mother, cradled her lifeless child, her heart shattered. Grief consumed her. She refused to accept her son's death. Desperate, she rushed to the Buddha, her eyes brimming with tears, begging him to restore her son's life. The Buddha, compassionate yet wise, calmly asked Kisagotami to bring him a handful of mustard seeds from a house that had never known death. Hope flickered in her heart. Surely, such a house existed. She set out, her steps filled with a fragile hope. Her journey led her through the bustling streets of her village and into the quiet lanes of neighboring settlements. At each house, she approached with a hopeful heart, only to be met with tales of loss. A farmer recounted the death of his aging ox. A weaver spoke of a child lost to illness. An elderly woman mourned the passing of her beloved husband. Each family, regardless of their status or wealth, had felt the sting of death. With each shared story, Kisagotami's heart grew heavier, the weight of her own grief intertwining with the universal experience of loss. The mustard seeds remained uncollected. As the sun began to dip below the horizon, Kisagotami's desperate hope transformed into a profound understanding. She realized that death was not a singular event that had befallen her alone, but a universal truth, a part of the natural cycle of life. Every family, every individual, was touched by it. There was no house untouched by death. Her son's passing was not an exception, but a part of this natural order. Returning to the Buddha, empty-handed, Kisagotami's tears flowed once more, but this time they were tears of understanding, not just grief. She had discovered the impermanence of life, the inevitability of death, and the shared human experience of loss. The Buddha smiled, his eyes filled with compassion. He had not offered a miracle, but a lesson far more profound, the acceptance of life's natural cycle, a lesson more valuable than any miracle could ever be. Kisagotami's journey of grief had transformed into a journey of enlightenment, a journey from despair to acceptance. She understood the truth of impermanence and found peace in the universal nature of death.